Okay guys, I'm going to show you a little trick to these neck screws. These things are a pain in the ass for a couple of different reasons, but this being the main one. These are the door hinge screws. You can see Justin's working on them now. Most of the techs that I've seen do it will have that thing up like that, and they will try to go one at a time, screwing those things in all the way down. After you get them screwed in, you still have to adjust them. All right, but this is a benefit of working with a couple of grills at one time. Okay, if you lay that thing down flat on its back, it might not be the appropriate step. I think this door comes after the hood goes on, right? In the actual instruction book. Yeah. Okay, but it's stupid to do it the way they do it, because you're fighting too much. And Justin will tell you that one of the biggest things I say to people is gravity is your friend.
Yep, every day.
In this line of work, gravity is definitely your friend. So we're gonna line these up, and I take a couple of vice grips just to cinch them down. Doesn't have to be tight. Doesn't have to be tight at all. Just kind of hold them in place. Justin's just adjusting his. Now with that grill being beside it, the top of that door is actually up, so it makes it easier. But I'm going to show you on the other side another trick if you are doing one by one. But here's a big one. $5 off your first purchase, I guess. Zip the 3 screws in. Just barely. Just keep them loose. Just get them in. All 6 of them. You don't want to tighten anything down, and whatever you do, if at any grill, you wait and tighten down all the screws till last, because otherwise you'll be fighting it later. Now, doing that, Justin's going to take the vice grips off. Here's the trick. Watch this. Adjusting them. When you go to set these things up, if they're up like this, alright, you have to adjust it. You have to try to adjust this. Now, the proper way to adjust this, you want this door to come out as far as you can to the side that it's on. So this one, we're going to want it to go out as far right as we can. This one, we want to go as far left. If you're standing up, you're fighting this thing, just trying to hold it, blah, blah, blah. All right? Gravity is your friend. We're going to have it on its back. After we take it off of that grill, if you just leave it like that, the gravity is automatically pulling it to the right, and it'll do the same thing to the door on the left. And then Justin's gonna zoom these in real quick. Boom. What you got your setting on? 5?
2.
You don't need to have your torque on very high at all. 2 or 4 for these little screws. I use 5. That's the max. You can zip right down without stripping or breaking the head. But guess what? After he's got those tightened up, that's done. That's in place, and it's adjusted. It's aligned. Yep. I'm just going to show you one little thing, guys. We're not going to do a whole nother door. You take 2 Home Depot buckets, 2, and you put them right here. If you're doing one single grill, this is what, I'll show you what the difference was. Justin actually figured out the other way, but, okay, see, it's about the same height. 3 is too high, and 1 is not high enough. But if Justin zips that, like he can pull that up and zip that on with those vice grips real quick, it gets him at least close enough to get that done. So he just lays that flat. He's gonna zip his neck, or put his vice grips on, zip his next 6 screws in real quick, drop the buckets out from underneath, let it fall, and tighten them down, and that thing is done, and it's perfect. All done in, what did you say, approximately 30 seconds a piece?
Something like that.
I've seen techs work on these. It took them a half hour to get these doors on and adjusted.
Waste of time and money.
Waste of time and money. It's all about the money.
Yep. Don't make dollars, don't make sense.
That's right. So you zip your 3 screws in. Don't tighten them down. 1. 2. 3. Kick them buckets out from underneath. Take your vice grips off. Bye-bye. That thing pulls it all the way to the left. All you got to do is just boom. 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 Am I bothering you yet?
Oh, hell no.
Watch. How perfectly aligned them doors are. It's done. Aligned. No problem whatsoever.
Come back, don't have to adjust yourself. Gravity is your best friend for a reason.
This line of work, gravity is your friend. Don't fight the grill. Make the grill work with you. On mine, for example, I'm gonna put all 3 of these on, and then I attach, and all I gotta do is build up from there. But I've got all those done. The most tedious part of what we have to do is like this stuff. If I had a helper that could do this for me, we'd move 10 times faster, but I'm gonna have to attach both of these legs to one of those plates. That's gonna take a few minutes, and then I gotta turn around and attach them to that. So we're gonna get going. So we're a little bit behind on the time frame we gave, but I wanted to stop and do some videos so you guys could see.